Hello everyone. Today's lesson is on passive voice, past continuous and past perfect tense, part 2. 上一課我哋提過 past continuous tense， 上兩課我哋提過 past perfect tense。今堂呢，我哋會繼續教 past perfect tense。Past perfect tense. Do you still remember how the active voice and the passive voice is constructed for the past perfect tense? Let's take a look. The active voice is formed by the subject plus the word add plus the past participle form of the verb plus the object. The passive voice is formed by the object of the active sentence plus the word had plus the word been plus the past participle form of the verb plus the word by, followed by the subject of the active sentence. Let's look at a few examples. Active voice. I had never experienced such difficulty. Passive voice. Such difficulty had never been experienced by me. Active voice. I had not listened to him. Passive voice. He had not been listened to by me. Active voice. I had finished my work. Passive voice. My work had been finished by me. Active voice. I had written a letter. Passive voice. A letter had been written by me. Active voice. He had given a lecture. Passive voice. A lecture had been given by him. Here are some examples of changing an interrogative sentence from the active voice into the passive voice. Let's look at the first one. Active voice. Had she invited them? Passive voice. Had they been invited by her? Active voice. Had she prepared dinner? Passive voice. Had dinner been prepared by her? Active voice. Had he given a lecture? Passive voice. Had a lecture been given by him? Change from the active voice to the passive voice in the past perfect tense. Here are some examples. Active voice. She had sung a song. Passive voice. A song had been sung by her. Active voice. He had kicked the ball. Passive voice. The ball had been kicked by him. Active voice. I had made a new dress. Passive voice. A new dress had been made by me. Active voice. We had written 10 letters. Passive voice. 10 letters had been written by us. Active voice. They had washed the clothes. Passive voice. The clothes had been washed, meaning by them. Task 1. Complete the following sentences by filling in the blanks with the past perfect tense of the verbs in brackets. You may stop the video while you do the exercise, and when you finish, resume play to display the answers. Here are the answers. Number 1. 5 books have been authored by him. Number 2. Oranges in dozens had been bought by him. Number 3. A battery had been charged by him. Number 4. His car had been driven by him to his office. Number 5. A problem had been faced by him since last time you saw him. Number 6. An apple had been given by him to me. Number 7. A lion in the forest had been killed by him. Number 8. Tennis had been played by her. Number 9. Dinner had been prepared by her. Number 10. A house had been purchased by her. Number 11. Indonesia had been ruled by her. Number 12. Boat had been sailed by her. Number 13. A song had been sung by her. Number 14. The child had been spoiled by her. Number 15. Grains had been stored by her. Number 16. He had been invited by her. Number 17. The ball had been thrown by her. Number 18. He had been summoned by the judge. Number 19. Money had been borrowed by her. Number 20. A picture had been drawn by them. Task 2. Change the following active sentences into passive sentences. Pay attention to the tense. First, identify the tense and write it in the brackets provided. Here's an example. Millions of people were watching that TV program. Were watching is past continuous tense. The passive voice is that TV program was being watched by millions of people. Stop the video while you complete the task, and when you're finished, resume play to display the answers. Here are the answers. Number 1. A big dog was chasing my cat. Was chasing is past continuous tense. The passive voice, my cat was being chased by a big dog. Number 2. A shark was attacking a swimmer at that moment. Was attacking is past continuous tense. Passive voice is, a swimmer was being attacked by a shark yesterday morning. Number 3. The secretary had not sent the letter yet when I called. Had not sent is past perfect tense. Passive voice, the letter had not been sent by the secretary yet when I called. Number 4. The volunteers had cleaned the beach. Had cleaned is the past perfect tense. Passive voice, the beach had been cleaned by the volunteers. Number 5. Bob will finish the report by the end of this week. Will finish is simple future tense. Passive voice, the report will be finished by Bob at the end of this week. Number 6. Growing numbers of people are visiting the countryside in the new territories. Are visiting is present continuous tense. Passive voice, the countryside in the new territories is being visited by growing numbers of people. Number 7. The government has taken some actions to improve the environment. Has taken is present perfect tense. Passive voice, some actions have been taken by the government to improve the environment. Number 8. A thief was driving away Mr. Chan's car when he was sleeping. Was driving is past continuous tense. Passive voice, Mr. Chan's car was being driven away by a thief when he was sleeping. Number 9. The students of Form 4 will hold a debate next month. Will hold is simple future tense. Passive voice. A debate will be held by the students of Form 4 next month. Number 10. Tony had broken the vase carelessly. Had broken is past perfect tense. Passive voice is the vase had been broken carelessly by Tony. Task 3. Change the following sentences into passive voice. Once again, stop the video for a moment while you finish the task, and when you're done, resume play to display the answers. Here are the answers. Number 1, she had borrowed money. The passive voice is, money had been borrowed by her. Number 2, they had drawn a picture. The passive voice is, a picture had been drawn by them. Number 3, they had painted a natural scene. Passive voice, a natural scene had been painted by them. Number 4, they had made a cake. Passive voice, a cake had been made by them. Number 5, he had made a doll. Passive voice, a doll had been made by him. Number 6, he was publishing 3 books. Passive voice, 3 books were being published by him. Number 7, he was buying oranges in dozens. Passive voice, oranges in dozens were being bought by him. Number 8, May spoke the truth. Passive voice, the truth was spoken by May. Exercise. Complete the following by filling in the past perfect tense of the verbs given. Stop the video while you do the exercise, and when you finish, resume play to display the answers. Here are the answers to the exercise. This is the end of the lesson. Goodbye.